One of Argentina's primary draws is its varied topography. It includes everything from steamy jungles to arid deserts, vast beaches to the towering Andes. Argentina's rich cultural, artistic, and architectural legacy draws from global influences and spans from the subtropical north to the subantarctic areas of stunning Patagonia in the south. On the other hand, Peru offers visitors a wide range of travel options and is a country rich in history, culture, beauty, and adventure. One of the highlights of any trip to South America is visiting the historic Inca city of Machu Picchu, but there is much more to explore in Peru. Peru and Argentina are among the most distinctive travel destinations on the continent because of the richness of the environment, the people, and the experiences. Hello there! Welcome aboard to Gleaming Getaways, travelers, your ultimate guide to sun-soaked luxury and travel ideas. Welcome to the diverse and captivating landscapes of South America, where ancient civilizations, vibrant cultures, and breathtaking natural wonders await. In this exploration, we will embark on a journey through two of South America's most iconic destinations, Argentina and Peru. Let's go! The magnificent Inca city of Machu Picchu, situated 300 meters above the Urubamba River on a ridge, is one of the most striking examples of a ruined city in the entire world. The breathtaking background of steep, lush, and frequently cloud-covered mountains is almost as magnificent as the ruins themselves. It is easy to see why the Incas picked this location for their city, while you are standing close to the caretaker's cabin and gazing out over Machu Picchu, the mountains covered in vegetation, and the river far below. After discovering Machu Picchu in 1911, Hiram Bingham had the belief, which persisted until his death, that this location was the lost city of the Incas, first recorded by Spanish soldiers in the 1500s. Historians, however, estimate that the actual lost city of the Incas was located at Espiritu Pampa, a ruin that Bingham was aware of but disregarded as unimportant. Traveling to Machu Picchu, whether by train or on foot via the Inca Trail, is an integral part of the experience. It's hard not to be inspired by the surroundings in either scenario. Trains to Aguascalientes depart from Cusco, Ollantaytambo, or Urubamba. Next stop. Many people consider the 4-day journey on the well-known Inca Trail, which ends in Machu Picchu, to be the high point of their trip to Peru. This beautiful trek is one of the most well-liked activities in Peru, although it's frequently more difficult than most visitors anticipate. The classic 4-day journey on the Inca Trail begins at kilometer 82 of the Cusco-Aguascalientes Trail route, while there are a few other starting sites. From here, the walk travels through breathtaking countryside and passes over 30 Inca sites. The second day of the trip, which involves 2 high passes and an elevation rise of 1,200 meters, is the most challenging part of the trail. Reservation should be made well in advance, especially during the peak hiking season of June to August, and the hike must be completed with an agency. Certain organizations provide a shortened version of the hike that consists of the final 2 days or simply the final day. Campsites can be found sporadically along the trek as well as at the foot of Machu Picchu. Hikers have the option of carrying their own bag or having it transported for them, depending on the sort of tour. There is a rigorous cap on the number of hikers and porters allowed on the trek each day. On the other hand, typical tiny settlements and undulating hills surround Lake Titicaca's dazzling turquoise waters. The lake region is distinct from other parts of the nation due to its combination of stunning landscapes and rich cultural traditions. Lake Titicaca is the highest navigable lake in the world, rising 3,820 meters above sea level. The best way to enjoy the lake is to take a boat ride to the nearby villages and islands. The Uros floating islands, Islas Flotantes, which support tiny villages of Uros Indians, are one of the primary tourist destinations. Since the Inca era, a customary way of life has been maintained on these artificial islands made of reeds. While visits to these islands are intended mostly for tourists, they do provide an insight into a traditional way of life. The true beauty of Lake Titicaca lies in the little towns tucked away in the hills along its borders, as well as on the larger islands of Isla Taquile and Isla Amantani. The floating islands make up but a tiny portion of the lake's allure. Hotel, restaurant, and travel agency options can be found in Puno, the primary entry point to Lake Titicaca. There are flights into and out of the nearby city of Juliaca, as well as trains and buses to Puno. Up for more? Colca Canyon or Cañón del Colca, twice as deep as the Grand Canyon, is the second deepest canyon in the world after the nearby Cotahuasi Canyon, despite once being believed to be the deepest. The canyon is caused by a seismic fault between two volcanoes and descends to a depth of 3,400 meters. A river meanders far below the base. For thousands of years, the Coyagua, Cabana, and eventually the Inca peoples lived in the Colca Canyon region. Throughout the canyon walls, there is still stone terracing that goes back to the year 800 AD. Arequipa is roughly a 4-hour drive away from the canyon. Although there are day trips to the canyon from Arequipa, 2 or more days are advised due to the length of time it takes to drive there. In addition to taking in views of the canyon, there are Inca ruins, hot springs, churches, and communities to discover. As they soar past the sheer cliff walls of Colca Canyon, condors are another major draw. Whether you're dreaming of exploring the awe-inspiring landscapes of Patagonia, wandering through the colorful streets of Cusco, or marveling at the majestic beauty of Machu Picchu, Argentina and Peru have something for every type of traveler. So don't hesitate to share your South American travel dreams with us in the comments below. Going back to our list, along Argentina's border with Brazil, the breathtaking Iguazu Falls are located in Iguazu National Park in Argentina and Iguazu National Park in Brazil. These enormous waterfalls, which are safeguarded as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, are without a doubt among South America's most breathtaking views. Thanks to a system of conveniently located walkways and viewing platforms that are intended to offer the greatest views, including those near the base of the falls, also known as the Devil's Throat, visitors can get pretty close to these thundering waterfalls. In actuality, Iguazu is composed of over 3 kilometers of separate falls, ranging in height from 60 to 82 meters, and each as breathtaking as the next. The exact number of falls varies based on the season. With one international airport in Argentina and another in Brazil, it's not too difficult to get to, especially if you're traveling from Buenos Aires. Furthermore, El Calafate is a tiny town in Patagonia that serves as a major center for tourists visiting Los Glaciares National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has ample lodging options as well as other services for visitors. Most travelers join trips from here to see the park's most famous glaciers, most notably the breathtaking Perito Moreno Glacier, which is located just 78 kilometers from the town center and is a vast 30-kilometer-long ice formation that is also the third largest freshwater reserve in the world. Located approximately 2 hours from El Calafate, the enormous visitor center of the glacier is named for a 19th century explorer. From there, it's a short walk to the glacier. Ice trekking tours, which vary from an hour-long walk across the ice formation to longer 5-hour excursions, are offered to individuals who wish to climb the glacier. The breathtakingly gorgeous Monte Fitzroy, which rises to 3,359 meters and is reputedly more difficult to climb than Everest, is another noteworthy feature of Los Glaciares National Park. It is on the Chilean border. Picture yourself dancing the tango in Buenos Aires, hiking the ancient trails of the Inca Empire, or savoring the flavors of ceviche in Lima. Each destination in Argentina and Peru offers a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty just waiting to be discovered. On top of the list is the 156,000-acre Tierra del Fuego National Park that stretches north to Lago Cami and all the way from the Beagle Channel to the Chilean border. With routes suitable for every skill level, it's a hiker's heaven. Adventurers use the town of Ushuaia as a base and journey out into the hiking trails or along the shoreline to discover the park's dramatic scenery, which includes mountains, deep woods, big waterfalls, and stunning glacier-fed lakes like Roca and Fagnano, Senda Costera, a coastal road that leads from Ensenada Bay to Lake Roca and provides views of a diverse range of wildlife, including Andean condors, is one of the most well-traveled paths. Take a ride on the magnificent Southern Fuegian Railway, an exquisite vintage steam train that travels through the park to Cañadon de Toro, for those who would rather experience the sights in comfort. Lastly, known by most just as Bariloche, San Carlos de Bariloche is a bustling city located in the northern Lake District of Patagonia and Nahuel Huapi National Park. The tallest peak in the area, Cerro Catedral, is a prominent ski resort in Bariloche, which draws a lot of skiers, particularly those from the northern hemisphere who are looking for snow during the hottest part of the northern summer. With more than 100 kilometers of skiable terrain, Cerro Catedral is one of the biggest ski resorts in South America. It is especially well known for its breathtaking views of Nahuel Huapi Lake, which is located in the center of the national park. Discovering the park's mountains, lakes, waterfalls, woods, glaciers, and dormant volcanoes is possible at Bariloche. While there are many hiking, rafting, cycling, and climbing activities in the area, visitors can also explore the alpine lakes of Nahuel Huapi, Espejo, Escondido, Faulkner, Villarino, Correntoso, and Machonico by car via the route of the Seven Lakes. Our adventure doesn't stop here. We've only scratched the surface of what Argentina and Peru have to offer. As we bid farewell to this incredible journey, let the spirit of exploration and discovery stay with you. Whether you're planning your own trip or just dreaming about it, may the wonders of Argentina and Peru inspire your next adventure. Until next time, may your lives be filled with love, laughter, and the magic of romance. Happy travels, lovebirds, and bon voyage!